If you get really excited about spring as much as I do, and you love trends that are wearable, but you're also interested in what are the other trends that are kind of divisive, the ones that you might really love or you might really hate, this is the video that's going to be a lot of fun. In this video, I did, I think, 10 trends that are very wearable for spring. You should check that out if you haven't already. But these are just more like micro trends and things that you're definitely going to see and something you might really resonate with. I highly doubt you're going to like all of these. I'll tell you which ones that I personally really like, and it should be a fun video. Let's get started. One trend we are seeing big in spring 2024, and I believe it's bigger this spring than it has been in several other springs when it's been kind of trending, but it's polka dots. Every once in a while, polka dots come back as a trend, and sometimes it kind of takes off, sometimes it doesn't. But this year, polka dots are really getting into mainstream fashion, and you're going to see a lot of styles in polka dots. This is one of those that there's some polka dots I really love, and then some styles I really don't. So it really depends on the style for me. But I do think this is fun. You know, if you're not a stripe person, maybe you're a polka dot person. And this is just obviously a really fun, very classic look. I don't think that classic polka dot really ever goes out of style, but when something's trending, you can just find it in a lot of different styles. So this is a really fun one. You'll have to let me know how you feel about polka dots, or if you prefer stripes, or if you like both, or if you like neither, you can comment below. This next one, it took me a minute before I could get into, and that happens sometimes. I initially see something and I'm like, what? It makes no sense. And then a few months later, I'm like, that is so cute. So this is one of them that it happened that way, and it's the cropped trench coat. I feel like you can see why initially I thought, what? This makes no sense, but I actually like cropped jackets, and so why would I not like a cropped trench coat? And I've also seen ones now that I actually think are really cute. It could be that maybe the styles I was looking at, I was just not into, but I really love this. This is definitely not as classic as a classic trench coat. I'm sorry, I just sneezed like 17 times. Probably still red. So it is definitely not, it's more of a trend coat rather than a classic. But, you know, would it look out of style at some point? I don't know. I mean, it's still kind of that neutral color. You know, it still has a lot of functionality and purpose. So I think this is really cute. H&M had a really cute one I saw on their website. I'll link it below if it's still available. I did not see that one in person. Spring is my favorite season for fashion. It's also the season where I really start thinking about wearing a bathing suit, because in next month, I think it is, our pool's gonna open and my kids will want to go there and I will need to go with them in my bathing suit. So I really start paying attention to what I'm putting in my mouth. Now, if you struggle to stick with your health goals, or you often want to prepare a nutritious meal but just don't have the time, I think you're gonna love our sponsor for today, which is Factor. Factor features ready-to-eat meals, always fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. When I tell you that these meals are delicious, I've had many of them at this point, and I've never had one that I did not find absolutely delicious. I work from home, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate, but I get to working and I just have a lot of things I'm doing, and I'm going, and I don't stop for lunch. And then about 2 or 3 o'clock, I am starving. And when that happens, if I don't have anything ready to eat, I end up getting like chips and cheese dip or something. Eating the Factor meals is like having a private chef, and they're also very customizable. So if you're on keto, or you want to do high protein, or you're vegetarian, you can really specify what kind of meals you want shipped to your door. They also now offer add-ons like breakfast, snacks, and beverages that you can add to your box. Head to factor75.com or click the link below to use AnnaReed50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next box. That's code AnnaReed50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. I will leave all the information that you need in the description box below to get started, and let's continue. So unless you have been living under a rock, I don't even really like to say that, because, you know, a lot of us, we're just got life and we're doing things and we just haven't paid attention to fashion in a while, and that's okay. You could not be living under a rock and still maybe not have heard of this because you got other things going on in your life. Anyway, a big, humongous trend for 2024 is denim, and not just your jeans, but we're talking about denim jeans, denim dresses, denim vest, denim overalls, denim jackets, denim blazers, denim anything, denim shoes, denim purses, denim glasses probably. I haven't seen any denim glasses, but I'm sure there's some out there because denim is a huge trend. So a more micro trend of the denim category are denim tops. And not just your traditional denim button down or chambray or something, but denim tank tops, denim high neck top, denim tube tops, any kind of top style, but in denim. This one I think is, some of them you like, some of them you don't like, but the denim on denim look is definitely a big trend, and it's kind of been a trend for a while. I think this is one that's really here to stay. And I like the denim top. I shared with you in the last week's video that I have a denim vest now that is so not necessary for everybody. It's one of my things that I just really love for me personally. But, denim tops is not really something that we see that often. But I think this is a really fun one and like a really stylish trend if you find the right one for you. So I think this can be a really fun trend for 2024. And I don't see us leaving this trend anytime soon. Orange accessories are a trend. So orange has been a comeback color. I call it a comeback color because it used to be like orange, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then we didn't think about it. But orange has definitely been a beautiful, popular, fashionable color in the last few years. And so we're seeing a lot of orange accessories for this spring. This is definitely more of a micro trend. This is not for everybody. I don't even know if it's for me, even though I've really, really loved the color orange and I've been loving orange clothing. I haven't seen any orange accessories that I'm personally like obsessed with and that I could see myself really getting into, but I do think it looks beautiful on other people. And of course, I know I've mentioned in a few videos how red is a big color for this year, and red and burgundy accessories. So that's probably the more wearable of that kind of trend, but orange, I would say, is more of the micro trend color for accessories, which kind of makes sense because, a few years ago, like for a few years, it was green accessories, green bags, green shoes, green nails. So now it's kind of moved on to orange. Studded footwear. You may have seen this already just out and about. I definitely have. And I don't live in like a huge, fashion forward city or anything like that. But studded footwear is definitely a micro trend. And I think we saw a few in like boots in the wintertime. But right now we're seeing it in ballet flats and mesh ballet flats, which I actually think it looks really cute. It's a cute look. It's a very interesting look. It's definitely a shoe that can make a statement, or you could wear with a whole bunch of basic clothing pieces and wear that studded shoe, and it just makes the whole outfit. So I think this can be a really fun trend. Studded belts are a trend this season. So I believe it started off with the Kate studded belt, which is so beautiful. And there's been so many other brands that have made this belt. I really like this one. I really do. I think this is a fun one. And I just think this can really, add something special to a basic outfit, or even a not basic outfit. This is just a really fun trend. The belted blazer. So we have seen this come back in a couple of different ways in the last few seasons, and it's still a trend in spring, but I think now what it is, we're seeing blazers that come with a belt. So it used to be that we were like belting our blazers. I think I did that a couple of times. And now the blazers are just coming with actual belt loops and an actual belt. I love this. I think this is so cute. If you were someone who, looking for workwear in the spring and summer, I think this can be a really cool, like just a really fun look and really great for like an office situation. You can obviously take it off, if you need to during the day. Wear this. You can even wear it over jeans. It's just a really great look. I did find one from the Gap. It's a linen belted blazer, and I like it. It's a little bit too big. I'm going to show it to you anyway. I'm going to have to exchange it. I want to try on the smaller size, but I just really love this look. I think it's so beautiful. I like that with a pair of jeans and then like a cute shoe. And I am seeing a lot of brands come out with their own version of this. I don't know if this is necessarily a micro trend. It's kind of like more of a big trend, but I just couldn't remember if I had mentioned it before, but it's the Rugby stripes and the more classic stripe as well. So rugby and more classic. We're definitely seeing this like preppy look. Look, I'm even kind of wearing it today. And the Rugby stripe is definitely right in there. It's one of those things that kind of goes in and out of fashion constantly. And even when it's out, it's never really out. It's just kind of just not trending. But I really love this one. I shared with you, I bought one from the Gap in this teal color. I believe it comes in blue as well, which I love. I've worn this shirt so many times. And then two other stripes that are trending are just the basic classic stripe, like very classic blue and white, like think Ralph Lauren kind of stripe that it really never goes out of style, but it's just trending right now. And then also pinstripes are a trend right now, and not necessarily in like a pinstripe suit, but maybe some trouser pants, maybe a vest, maybe some shorts. That can be really beautiful. So in terms of the stripe world, mainly what's on trend are the more classic versions of stripes. I know you have seen this one. I just know you have. Even if you have not even looked at fashion that much, you have definitely seen this one, but it's the more poofy, voluminous skirts. And we are seeing those as skirts, but what we're more seeing them is part of a dress. So it's like a poofy, voluminous skirt with like a tank top kind of top half, or a smocked high neck kind of top half. And that has been a big trend lately. I mentioned in my spring dresses video that drop waist dresses have come back, and we are seeing a lot of those. And I almost think this kind of dress is the answer to a lot of people not wanting to wear dropped waist. So they just move the waist up here and they still have the voluminous skirt, and then maybe the top is still smocked, or maybe it's, you know, a high neck fitted tank top kind of top. And I think this is very wearable. It could easily be your go-to dress for everyday wear. So I think this is a very wearable one and a really fun trend for spring. Transparent skirts, sheer skirts. This is a big trend. This is one that I actually love in a couple of styles. I will explain. The ones that are completely sheer and that you have to wear something underneath because otherwise you would probably get arrested. Those I feel like are just not very practical. I'm like, I don't know what scenario. Actually, I do know the scenario I would wear that. There's one scenario I would wear that, and it's if I was wearing a bathing suit and I was going to like a beach club to have lunch or something. I could put that on over my bathing suit, and I think that would be really cute. Or like a one piece and add that. I mean, what a cute outfit. That would be a beautiful item to bring on a vacation. But aside from that one scenario, I don't know if these are super wearable for like just everyday wear, but the one that I really like, do you remember a couple years ago, Prada came out with a skirt that was kind of like a mini skirt with a mesh panel or mesh panels. And I just thought that was so pretty and so cute. It basically came out about the time when these white tank tops became like this huge thing, and all the designers were making their own white tank top and they're putting their logo right here. So that whole outfit was kind of worn together, but I just really like that skirt. And it was kind of one of those things where I'm like, why do I like this? This makes no sense. But it's been a couple years now and I still really like that skirt. I actually was trying to look for it like maybe secondhand or something, but I can't find it anywhere. That's why I just love fashion. I love to see what's gonna happen and what comes up. Practical, wearable, maybe not so much, but definitely fun. So those were some interesting micro trends for spring 2024 that I just think are really fun. Please let me know below which ones you really like or don't like, you know, or which ones you didn't like, but now you do, or whatever. I just love hearing from you guys and hearing all your opinions. I think it's so much fun to just hear how different we all are. Some people love something, some people don't like that, and all of it's okay. There's no right or wrong in fashion. I wish everyone would realize that. There's no one way. There's no one way to dress that's gonna work for every single person, and we're not all gonna like the same things. Anyway, I hope you love this video, and definitely try out Factor if you haven't already, if that interests you. I'm about to go eat me a meal from Factor because I'm hungry, and now I've been talking about it, and now I'm starving, and I need to go eat lunch because nobody likes Anna when she's hungry. I don't even like me when I'm hungry. Make sure you check out the spring trends video I did a little while ago. More wearable trends in there, but they are really big trends for spring. You can watch that next. And leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing if you haven't, and I will see you next time.